Otis the Owl. This book is by Mary Holland. She is the author. There'll be lots of photos. Otis is a barred owl. When he grows up, he will have brown stripes or bars on his feathers. Like many other kinds of owls, Otis was born and raised in the woods. One day, when there was still snow on the ground, Otis's mother and father found a hole or a cavity in a tree. They decided it would make a perfect nest for their chicks. It had a roof over it that would keep out the snow and rain. The mother owl laid her eggs at the bottom of the tree cavity. She sat on the eggs to keep them warm. 4 weeks later, in the spring, when most of the snow had melted, the eggs hatched and out came Otis. There he is. Hi, Otis. After living for a month or so in the deep, dark cavity, Otis climbs up to the opening, using his talons and beak to cling to the inside of the tree. Talons, we'll come back to that. With his large eyes, Otis looks at the outside world for the first time. Wow! Otis still has some of the white, fuzzy down feathers he was born with, but new feathers are growing in underneath them. All of a sudden, another owl chick appears. Otis has a sister. Hi, sister. Otis's mother and father are predators. They eat other animals, prey. They use their powerful feet and sharp claws, talons, to catch and kill their prey. Let's stop for just a minute and talk about those words. Predator. Predator is an animal that hunts and eats other animals. The animals that get eaten, those are called the prey. And then there's that word talons again. Long, sharp claws, talons. And boy, that owl has a sharp beak too. Yow. Well, back to the reading. Watch the words. When Otis grows up, he will eat most of his prey whole. But while he is young, his parents use their strong curved beaks to tear his food into small pieces that Otis can swallow. Yum. Otis's parents are busy catching and bringing prey to the nest for the young owls to eat. Otis's favorite meals? Mice, chipmunks, and voles. Yum, yum. Usually owls are active at night, nocturnal, and sleep during the day. But when they are raising their babies, owls hunt both night and day. Now let's think about that word nocturnal. That just means during the night. So this means these owls are mostly active during the night, except when they're finding food for their babies in the daytime and in the spring. And how about those favorite foods? Mice, chipmunks, and voles. Today's special will be, oh well. Let's go to the next page. As Otis and his sister grow bigger, they are able to swallow most of their meals whole. Can you find the vole that Otis's father just brought him? You got to look really carefully in this photo, but I'll bet you see it. One swallow and it's going to be gone. Gloop. Sometimes Otis and his sister don't get along very well. They fight over the food their parents bring them. Do you have a brother or sister that you argue with once in a while? I did. At other times, Otis and his sister are best friends. They even preen each other's feathers with their beaks. Let's think about that word preen. When a bird runs its beak through another bird's feathers, that's called preening. If they can reach around by their wing, maybe they can preen their own wings too. But combing without a comb, that's called preening. Otis and his sister take turns watching for their mother and father to return home with food. It is Otis's turn to stand watch at the nest hole. Can you find Otis's sister's beak? Gotta look really carefully. I'll bet you can find it. While waiting for his next meal to be delivered, Otis practices flapping his wings. He will need strong muscles in order to fly. Finally, Otis is ready to leave his nest and explore the world. He looks down at the ground, which seems very far away. Whoa. Otis has to be brave if he is going to leave home. He can't fly yet. What do you think he decides to do? Otis finds the courage to climb out and perch on a nearby limb. Soon his sister follows him. Otis's parents continue to bring them food. In about a month, Otis will be able to fly short distances. By the end of the summer, he will be catching his own meals. Wow, here are several things you can learn about owls and other critters. There's a close-up picture of an owl pellet with the bones and such, and here's different owls. My goodness, you can come back to this and look all through this. Have fun, read some more. See you next time.